guys, we're doing another oil change on a 455 cubic inch Pontiac GTO, and it's going to be loads of fun. We're doing it with the 10W30 Z-Rod high zinc. And you say, well, what's so great about it? Well, it's got the extended rust corrosion prohibited, superior oxidation, all the other wonderful little additives that are in it, and you're good for like 1 year, 10,000 miles. So Mike, come on in here. This is the owner.
I'm here to present the 1970.
Yep.
The 1970.
All right, so we're doing it on Mike's car, and Mike doesn't even know what oil's in it, so it should be really cool to get a little follow-up video to see the difference.
Yeah, it'll be good. I think it was some inferior product.
All right,
Yeah,
that
so we'll
sounds
find out.
great. All right, let's go ahead and throw this in. What the hell? This is our PI Performance Improver, and that gets you better gas mileage, cleans your valves, cleans your fuel injectors, cleans the carburetor. It does everything, and it does it all in one full tank of gas, and you get up to 2.3% better gas mileage on average.
So I should get 9 miles per gallon.
Yep.
As opposed to 4.
Yep. Let's just throw her in. Here we go. And stick her in. All right, we'll be back. All right, and while we're at it, before we touch the engine, we're just gonna let it cool down. So we're gonna go ahead and tap the rear with this 75W90 Sever Gear. And you say, well, what the heck's so great about it? Well,
What the heck's so great about it? That was my line.
I love that. It's beautiful. It's look at all the good spec it's good for, and it should get a lot smoother operation for Mike here. It's gonna really step it up. So let's.
He told me I could burn rubber in my neighbor's driveway once we put this in.
Easily. Let's do it. Here we go. We're just gonna go ahead and pop the oil fill cap so the oil flows out fast. So here we go. Just pop her off. Easy as pie. Underneath the vehicle, just like so. And we just crack her loose. All right, here we go. We got our extension because the oil's still hot. And they say it's good to drain it when it's hot. And they say strike when the iron's hot. You just gotta just do it. So we're getting her done. And a count of 3, she's gonna pop. Here we go. 1, a 2, and 3. There we go. And now we'll lower her down on the, since the oil hole's on the, what is that, on the left side, we're gonna lower it down on the left side and let it drain quicker. Here we go. Wow, she's easy.
It's Kentucky.
All right, there she is. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And there she is. Out with the old, in with the new. Here. Now it's time to go ahead and feel her up. We're gonna go ahead and put it in this wonderful Wix filter. So we're out with the old crummy Fram filter.
Hey!
And now we got something much better. It's like we find better stuff in life and we just keep moving. So there we are. So we're going to fill her up about 80%. That's pretty much good.
We got harassed online for using Fram years ago.
Yep.
This is the new shit.
We got scolded. And now we just go ahead and kind of lube up the gasket. You want to keep it nice and wet. As the old saying, the wetter, the better. About 15 pound-feet of torque, that's it. And just a little, and that should do it right there. That's it. Wipe her off and we're done. All right, it's time to put the liquid gold in. 10W30 it is. Nothing like a good steady pour. Okay, we put 5 quarts of oil in. Now it's time for our first check. Here we go. Get a little bit of a stickler sometimes. All right, there we are. and we're coming all the way up, and we're a teeny weeny bit below the add. So it looks like we're going to put another half a quart in. And we're putting on my rubbers. Basically, safety first. This oil does penetrate the skin, and you want to watch you don't get this stuff on you. You could end up having a kid with 3 eyes or something, or I don't know, but this is just you know, toxic stuff. But so it's a little kind of soupy, and you'll see down here there is a little bit of metallic, not much, very little. So everything's looking good, but it does look a little thick, and so that's it. Everything looks good. We're good to go. Now we got our top bolt loose. That's our fill plug. That's already off, and it's already leaking out, which means it was nice and full, which is a good thing. And a 3. Look at that. Look at all that metallic. It's not that bad. It's pretty good. Looks like a little bit of modifier in there, but not much metallic. So this is a pretty good rear end gear change. And now we're just gonna let it down so it'll fully drain out, and we'll be back to feel her up. We got our suck tube right here in the bottle. And now we got our fill tube inside the diff. And now all we do is just slowly feel her up. 1 pump at a time. Okay, there's the transfer. Beautiful. Here we go, bottle number 2. Just 1 pump at a time. That's how you fill up a differential. Here's of metal. How that can be avoided is by using a really good quality gear oil, like Sever Gear AMSOIL. And then another nice little subtlety, which this car doesn't have, is the magnet in the drain plug. You can actually get a plug that has a magnet on it, and what it'll do is it'll grab all these little metal flakes and it'll keep them out of the fluid, and it'll allow those to all stick to one spot so they're not circulating, and because there's no filter in the gear oil. So, but that's pretty much it. Thanks, Mike. You're a good man. You're all good to go. Let's go driver, yeah. All right, closing notes. We just got done doing the motor oil change on the 1970 Pontiac GTO, and we did the rear gear, Sever Gear 75W90. We're gonna go around the block. Let's do it, Mike.
All right.
Let's do it.
Sounds good.